Point Texas premiered Tuesday night here on LHN. That's just one of the many inside looks you can get. It's going to be on a lot, so make sure you check it out. To get some of the team's reaction, we welcome in Megan Futch and also Hannah Allison, the championship players. You got to feel, it's got to be pretty cool to watch that. I got to ask though, Megan, you were able to screen that before you came in. What was going on in your head?
There was so many different mixed emotions that were going on while we were watching that, and I was so zoned in. At one point, you know, the screen guy was in there with us, and he was like, I looked back and was, you know, checking your face. I was like, I had no idea you were even turning around and watching. I was so zoned into what was going on. And through each segment, Hannah had mentioned that, you know, it kind of, by each segment we felt different emotions, and it was such a build-up, and it was like reliving it. And by the end, at the last point, I just remember this weight came off my shoulders after watching that last part, and like I literally was like this in my chair in the room. So it was great to see. It
was a blast because I watched part of the screening, and it was fun for Greg Fonseca, the producer you're talking about. Both of us were watching both your faces and trying to figure out what you were feeling. So Megan says that there were a lot of emotions. I mean, were you nervous? Were you excited? Were you anxious? Were you all of that?
I was a little bit nervous just because the games were nerve-wracking. So it was fun to watch that build-up of that excitement of making the Final Four and then winning it to go to the finals and then winning the finals. You got to relive that when you watched it, and so those emotions just fled back.
All right, we usually grade you guys, or our analysts do, and of course this year national champs, you got an A+. So yeah. That's the only grade we could give you. All right, you guys actually wrecked the curve, but let's focus on us right now. We can turn it around. Grade how LHN did. I mean, was it an accurate portrayal of the 2012 NCAA season?
Definitely. I think that he did a great job, and I know you guys were teasing.
A lot of people were working on that.
A lot of people working. I know you guys were teasing. You know, make sure if there's anything, give us some feedback. And
yeah,
when
we're
they
not very
asked
good coworkers.
I know, right? I know when they asked if there's any feedback you have, like give it to us. And there was nothing we could say, I think, to change anything. It was. And it was great because I actually felt like I got to go back and relive that. They say, you know, once it happens and it passes by so fast, and got to feel it again.
Hannah, was it accurate?
It was very accurate, and I think it tells a story that a lot of people didn't get to see the first time around, and has a lot of, you know, a huge backstory to where we ended up at the end.
What is that backstory?
That we've been trying to get here for a very long time. It's not just a one-season type of thing. So to get to see that and, you know, see how we were really like fueled to win this one. You could tell by the backstory that it was a long time coming and how bad we wanted it.
There were some great things watching you screen Point Texas. One of the things that stood out to me was, Megan, you messing with a freshman, a very talented freshman in Molly McCage. Molly was great on the court, but well, let's go ahead and take a look at this because it seems as if you were just playing around with the 18-year-old.
All right, let's do it.
So we just found out that this hotel is really haunted, and Molly's going to tell us the story.
Okay, apparently there was this couple that they were on their way to their wedding night, and the husband was walking across the street, or the soon-to-be husband. He was walking across the street, and he got hit by a car and died. And then the lady was so devastated that she came back to the hotel and she committed suicide in one of the elevators. And her friends found her there.
Oh,
no, I know.
Creepy.
And her friends found her there, and these two girls that stayed in the hotel, they found a withered rose in front of their door.
Whoa.
I know. As they were cleaning up, they heard running steps on a hardwood floor. But these aren't hardwood floors; they're carpet.
Sprinting. Like it used to be hardwood floors?
Yeah.
Oh.
I know. And then they woke up in the morning, they went back to sleep, and they woke up in the morning and they found another dead rose in front of their door.
Maybe we'll see her. I don't know.
You're like an older sister. You're just egging that on. That's so wrong.
I mean, I am.
It's really not.
You know, I am one of 6 too.
Okay.
And actually, Molly comes from a big family too.
She does.
And we actually bonded early on in the season, so she is like a sister to me. And actually, I didn't even think about messing around with it. I probably could have done way more. I was definitely trying to seem intrigued as to what was going on. I'm not sure how much I believe in that stuff, but there was a story that actually happened that night
Because the story
following
was
us.
somewhat real, or at least the fact that it had been told was real.
Yeah, and I mean, everybody was kind of into it. I had no idea. We didn't know coming into the hotel that it was haunted. We found out after the fact. And our trainer the next morning, we walked down, had a story that she woke up like face where your feet are normally at the bed, and her feet were at the head of the bed. And that night, though, I heard water running in our bathroom. It sounded like the faucet had come on, and I freaked out because I looked up and I wasn't sure. Maybe Molly was in the bathroom. I didn't know what was going on. She was laying there, and I got so scared, and I'm not one to get scared. I think everybody looks to me kind of more as a tough, one of the tough girls on the team.
It's the first thing I thought of.
Yeah, you know. So, but yeah, so I looked over, I was like, Molly.
Was it an automatic faucet?
I had no idea. I was like, maybe it's the bathtub. It's just draining water. I don't know. It freaked me out, though. And everybody asked me, did you get up and check? And I was like, no, because in scary movies, I'm yelling at the dumb person getting up, going to check, and they are always the one that are
You're
goners.
a goner. We all know that scary
Always
movies.
goner.
Never leave
No,
the pack.
just stay.
Because you're gone. The other thing that I had a blast, I think Greg did too, you guys did know that Coach Jared Elliott at one point had hair.
Did.
And let's take look at this. Look at Coach Elliott.
That is the first documented footage of hair that I have seen on Coach Elliott.
I've never even seen pictures.
Where does that rank on like just the awesome scale, 1 to 10, just to see that?
25.
25?
25.
I got a huge kick out of that.
That was great.
Let's talk about some of the action actually on the court, because Shadera McNeil in one of the matches in Kentucky pretty much gets hit in the grill. Shadera does not like that. You could see her turn away, was upset. Did you know at the time that 1, Shadera was mad, and 2, that's a good thing for you guys? Hannah?
Oh yeah, we knew instantly that it was going to make her really mad, just because we know Shadera. But when she gets mad, it's usually a good thing for us. So it was kind of a win-win.
Well, I know it was cool for you guys to watch. Really cool for us too, because we had a blast covering this team, and I think it's pretty fitting that this is called Point Texas, because we heard that a lot this year. Thank you very much.
Thank
you.